Chapter 71. Jeff scratched his head. The building must be circular, without corners. Could it be circular, though? If that were true, there would have to be a curve to the halls. Unless the building was so long, its curve was undetectable by human sight. But it wasn't that long. They could walk to the other side in about a minute. This was crazy. He wiped sweat from his forehead. Either this hospital had turned off the air conditioning, or he was getting more agitated at the impossibility of their predicament. His watch read 3:31 a.m. And why did he even have a watch? It didn't make sense that the research subjects would be absent of all personal belongings except for underwear and watches. Why are there so many rooms with beds? He asked, sharply, as he opened another door. Finding a similar, infuriatingly inexplainable layout as the other rooms, with no occupants. I didn't even realize this place existed, Donald answered evenly. I don't trust myself at guessing his purpose. Beethoven's Ninth Symphony began thrumming inside Jeff's head from the many repetitions of listening to this historic work throughout his life. It was beautiful and inspiring, written while Beethoven was completely deaf. This is insurmountable piece was not just considered, but completed. Like Beethoven, Jeff would not give up. He would get out of this hospital. He would complete his goal. His grandfather would have wanted it that way as well. He tried another door. This room was different. Surprised, he stepped back, bumping into Donald, causing the man to grunt. Inside the room, a large refrigerator filled the entire small area. This called for further investigation. Jeff opened the bottom section of the refrigerator. The door swung out, and inside were 50 black books stacked neatly inside, all with the title Holy Bible. Well, 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 Donald murmured, eyes widening. Jeff took one of and flipped through the pages. The paper was cold, as was the leather binding. It appeared no more special than any other Bible he had held. Why are these Bibles in the refrigerator? Good question. This is not food, is it? Donald paused. Depends on who you're talking to. For some religious people, it's food for the soul. What reason would someone want to chill a Bible? He shrugged his thick shoulders. Jeff noticed a passage highlighted and read it aloud. I said, Lord, be merciful unto me, heal my soul, for I have sinned against thee. Are we sinners? Donald asked, composed. Everyone is to some degree. He put the book back into the fridge. Donald stared at the back wall. But have we sinned more than others? I don't know. He paused, unable to think for several moments. When thought returned, it came with gut-twisting guilt. I can't help it, but deep down, I feel like I let down my daughter, like I gave her bad genes, didn't give her the spiritual strength to overcome the cancer. didn't spend enough time with her to beat the disease, didn't find the right doctors, didn't love her enough, didn't, or damn it, I don't know. Despite the open refrigerator, Jeff was hot. He closed the door and opened the ice box above. Inside were more Bibles, with white frost on the edges from moisture in the air condensing on the material, then turning to ice. Jeff asked, why would someone want to freeze Bibles? Why indeed? Seriously, why? Good point. What do you mean? You're making valid arguments. Jeff felt anger searing in his insides. He swore he actually smelled smoke. This place was infuriating, and Donald wasn't helping. Jeff expected more from the man. Perhaps not black blobs. Perhaps not answers, since he came from the same damn dream place as they all did. But something, anything. Donald was a big man, about 6'5", but instead of looking intimidating here, he looked silly. His brown beard, hair hanging to just above his shoulders, and the hospital gown didn't fit him at all, exposing half his hairy black hair in his back, and way too much of his bare legs. Would be comical under different circumstances. Jeff walked to the next door down the hall and jerked it open. It was the janitorial room Tina had taken him to earlier. He kept walking and found the next room to be a small kitchenette. On the left side there was a microwave oven on a white countertop. Straight ahead was an oven with 4 grills on top. One grill was lit, and on it sat a large metal pot. Although steam bobbled the lid, he didn't smell food. He smelled a strong odor of smoke. Jeff pulled off the lid, expecting burnt soup or stew. Inside was a black Bible floating in simmering water, little bubbles curling around the book and rising to the surface to disappear into the air as steam. What the hell? Or what the heaven? Donald pondered. He opened the oven. 2 Bibles were inside. One was afire, pages and words transforming to gray ash and black smoke. Is this some sort of religious cult research center? Are they cooking the books to get the ideas to digest in or be inhaled by us? Maybe this doesn't have anything to do with us, Jeff. Like it's Project R and we're Project X. Project R? Transition appears to be a theme here. The water, ice, steam, fire, smoke. Oh, never mind. It's a ridiculous idea. Yeah, Project R for ridiculous. Opening the microwave, he expected another Bible, but instead he found a sandal floating in a bowl of water. Just one, a brown leather one. He picked it up. Water dripped off of it. He couldn't ever remember owning one like this himself. Does this look like anything you've seen before? Definitely not, Donald replied, wrinkling his forehead. But didn't Jesus wear sandals? Why would someone put a sandal on water in the microwave? Jesus walked on water. Jeff looked at the man like he was crazy. Never mind, he sighed. I don't know what I'm talking about. He pulled on his beard. At least I thought I didn't a second ago. Understanding cleared his face. Okay, we've got to get out of here. Or do we have to stay? Donald questioned.